Two suspected herdsmen have been nabbed by the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps in Osun State. The suspects are alleged to have led their cattle, destroying some rice farms valued at millions of naira. The suspected herdsmen are also alleged to have threatened the villagers' lives and their farmlands.
These farmlands, spanning about 25 acres, used to be filled with rice, ready to be harvested and sold. But that will no more happen, as herds of cattle, allegedly led by some suspected Fulanis, marched into Bola Fashade's farm, eating up all her labor.
I spent about 800,000 naira. I borrowed money here and there. I came on Sunday. On Monday, when I saw many cattle eating my rice. There is nothing I can do.
She's not the only farmer with this bitter experience. Dele Banjo, another rice farmer in Songbe village, says he was attacked and chased out of his farm while harvesting his rice.
When they came to my farm the day before yesterday, I told them that you should allow me to finish the harvesting. They said, no. I said, I'm the owner of the farm. They said, in fact, he has prepared to fight against me.
The sad tales of these two farmers and many in the area may have spurred the officers of the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps into action. The efforts of the officers have unraveled the settlement of the herdsmen, a warned farmers' settlement. Although most of the herdsmen have fled the settlement, two of them are unlucky.
2,000 to 3,000 cows were moved, and they were constituting a nuisance to the Songbe area. And they went on rampage and they were destroying farmlands. Early this morning, had to mobilize all what we have to go to the scene of the event, the farmland where crops were destroyed. And surprisingly, when we got there, it was a sorry state.
While the government strongly promotes agriculture, scenarios like this one may deter people from investing into the farming business if stiff actions are not taken against the threat to food sufficiency.
And to the southeast, where commuters plying most of the dilapidated federal roads within the area will soon heave a sigh of relief, as the federal government says it will soon resume rehabilitation works on most of the abandoned roads. The Minister of Works, Power and Housing, Mr. Babatunde Fashola, disclosed this in Owerri, the Imo State capital, when he paid a visit on the state's governor, Rochas Okrocha. Most of the southeast roads awarded about 3 years ago include Owerri-Aba Road, Obanewi-Okigwe Road, Mbisengwa Road, Owerri-Mahe Road, and the Kotekpene-Aba Owerri dualization.
Calls have heightened over the need for the government to declare a state of emergency on major federal roads in southeast. Most of the roads are death traps. But there may be no need for that, as the federal government says it will soon commence full rehabilitation of the southeast roads. The Minister of Works, Power and Housing, Babatunde Fashola, who was on inspection of all federal highways in the southeast, maintained that the delay in the passage of the 2016 budget was responsible for slow pace of works on the federal roads.
Most of these roads had contractors who had left the sites over the last 2 to 3 years. Before the advent of this administration, largely because they did not pay. As I reiterated at the inception of my tour of duty, was that our quick strategy was to remobilize those contractors back to sites.
The minister wants a stronger collaboration with state government to ensure that most of the roads are completed in time too.
If we are going to make progress in providing support and partnership to state governments, the quickest way to do so is through progress. I have met with them, I have briefed them about the role that we play as ambassadors of the federal government.
The Deputy Governor of Imo State, Governor Eze Madumeri, lauds the minister's initiative but expresses disappointment in the level of neglect of the roads by past governments.
If you look at the percentage of completion, they are very poor. And that shows in the last 3 years, nothing has happened on the road. So it is not to make it. But I'm glad you are here. Everybody who knows your pedigree knows you are an action person. You make us to be happy.
The Deputy Governor, the minister and his entire team inspects the Owerri Umbise Umaya Road, Owerri Aba Road, Te Uboma Road, Umbano Ukigwe roads, amongst others. The minister is expected to visit Abia, Ebonyi, Enugu and Anambra in a couple of days.
Angry passengers on Thursday disrupted vehicular movement along the Benin-Lagos Expressway by the Oloko axis in protest against measures employed by Federal Road Safety Commission FRSC marshals in carrying out full enforcement and compliance with installation of speed limiters by commercial fleet operators. While addressing journalists at the FRSC Benin Tollgate office, the sector commander, Samuel Odukoya, said there is no going back on the exercise, insisting that they had given enough notice before implementing the directive.
Angry and exasperated passengers stranded at the Federal Road Safety Commission FRSC Benin Tollgate office at the local axis of the Benin-Lagos Expressway. The FRSC marshals had impounded the buses they were traveling in to fully enforce the installation of the speed limiter by commercial fleet operators. The passengers, however, allege that the mode of conduct of the exercise is meant to frustrate travelers.
If you want to take the 3,000, we don't know the bank. These are drivers on the road. Okay, let them take the 3,000 from the office, then allow the passengers to go. You have educated the drivers, the public transport owners, that they have to get speed limits. The passengers are not aware of that. So how will the passenger know that this vehicle I'm coming to board has speed limit or not?
The situation degenerates as the irate crowd, venting anger at the delay, bars the road. Series of appeals from the FRSC marshals fall on deaf ears. An army team comes to the rescue. The sector commander, FRSC RS 5.1, Samuel Odukoya, says the fleet operators had been given adequate time to comply with the directive. He maintains that the negative reaction from the crowd is due to impatience.
Since 2012, we are on this exercise. And then, when we started about to start enforcement in October, we said they should go on advisory and not the full enforcement. For the past 3 months now, it's not enough for them. You know, in Nigeria, even the 3 years, 10 years is not enough for them. They will still ask more.
To avoid incidents of this nature, the Federal Road Safety Commission has implored passengers to visit the website www.speedlimiter.frc.gov.ng to confirm the compliance status of any vehicle registered to a fleet operator before boarding.
Well, let us know what you think on our various social media platforms. That's news across Nigeria. Many thanks for watching. I'm Millicent Walker.